फ्रेंड्स, मैं हूँ सुधा झा। मेरा प्रोफेशन है टीचिंग। फॉर लास्ट 22 ईयर्स मैं इकोनॉमिक्स पढ़ा रही हूँ बच्चों को। तो चलिए मैं और आप इकोनॉमिक्स की जर्नी की तरफ आगे बढ़ते हैं। Now listen better. We started the chapter representation of the earth, correct? We started with globe and map. Just see on your screen. Today we have the topic related to map. That is, what is the history of map making in short? When it started, why do we need today? And what are the different components of map for the child of class 6? Correct? So how this map came into existence? In your previous class, you know that map is there. We just show the states in the map. But how this art of map has come up? Correct? Now see, when I move to the history of map making, it started in 2300 BC, before the birth of Christ, in a place known as Mesopotamia. Where is this place, Mesopotamia? At present, we call it as Iraq. Now, if I say Iraq, you know the country. But if I say Mesopotamia, you will not remember. So, 2300 BC, this art of map making started in Mesopotamia, to which in today's language we call it as Iraq. They used to make on city tablet. Now, what is this city tablet? Actually, with the clay, they used to make a rectangular piece. With the clay, they used to make a rectangular piece. And on that clay, they used to draw the map. Correct? Just see. On the clay, they used to draw the map and let it dry in the sun. So that was known as city tablet. But the maps were not very clear, as clear you are having today. Maps were not very clear as it was made on the tablet and dried. And they were not knowing the exact location, exact direction from all the sides about a particular place. What they were doing in such maps, only the boundary of the land was being made. Only the boundary. For example, when you see that at the time of the war, between the various kings, or even the people who came from abroad, for example, if I speak about Akbar, if I speak about Humayun, when they used to come, they wanted to attack on the land. But that particular time, what used to happen, they were not knowing the exact location. They used to draw, यहाँ पे जंगल है, यहाँ पे पहाड़ है, यहाँ पे नदी है, जिसे हमें क्रॉस करके जाना है. Correct? Why it was not clear? Because they were not knowing the exact location or the direction of that particular area. So what they used to do, they used to make only the boundary of the land. So once the boundary of the land is made, they used to know I have to go from this area to other area for attacking it. Especially when the king, emperors, etc. were in India, they were drawing like this. Now, how this map making came into existence? Not only in India, but all over the world, it started developing. So the different techniques which were adopted, we have to go with two different techniques. One, we speak about the Eskimos. These are those people who live in the snow areas. Those people who live in snow areas, we call them as Eskimos. So they used to make the map. How? By sieving animal skin. What is sieving? Means taking out the animal skin and then stitching it with the hand. And these animal skins they were using of different colors. Different animals have different type of skin color. So they were using that different animal skin and they were stitching it to show these are the different areas for forest, for water, etc. After that, Egyptians, what they did, they engraved the boundaries. Engraved means little bit, they have uplifted the area. बाउंड्री को बना लेते थे, जैसे आप सोलर सिस्टम कैसे बनाते हो, आप बनाते हो ना, कुछ भी मॉडल बनाते हो तो चार्ट पेपर और थर्मोकॉल के ऊपर उठा के बनाते हो, हट भी बनाते हो, different forms of houses or shelters you have made in class 4 or 5. So what you make on thermocol, that is engraved, little bit raised up. So Egyptians started raising the boundaries and features where on the metal plates. Metal plates के ऊपर वो ठोक ठाक करके उसको shape देते थे. So these two technique, what is there in your syllabus, you have to read, and this was adopted by the people. But when I say that these maps were not correct, how can I say the maps were not correct? Because earlier the maps were based on, number one, on information. What I know in my mind, I used to say it is like this. If you have something in your mind, you will say, no, miss, ma'am, this was like this. So I will draw the figure according to it. It means what the idea is there in my memory, on that basis, on that information, they were drawing the maps. But when they were drawing the map, it was not according to the scale. A question comes, scale means, should I have a scale in the hand to make the map? No. Scale means that area which we have to show on the graph should represent on the earth also. Ratio may be different, but it was not according to scale, so I can call it as sketches. What is a sketch? Sketch means a rough diagram to locate a particular area. For example, someone tells you that I know where is Kapasya Chowk, but I don't know where is your BRDAV public school. In such circumstances, what you will say on the paper, you will just say, this is Kapasya Chowk. Just move straight from there. You're drawing a straight line, no measurement. Then the first right turn you take, the person has taken the first right turn. Go on moving. Near to the roadside, you'll see that 3 deers picture is there. Little bit more also, you move to the front. There is a board in which it is written BRDAV Public School. That is the school. Have you taken the exact measurement? No. So that type of the rough diagram, we call it as sketch. Now, when this map, the correct map, what you and I, we are using today, who started this? Who is known as the father of map making? The name comes to us as Ptolemy. Who is known as the father of map making? Ptolemy. P is silent. So the spelling is there. You can see on your screen. Ptolemy. Ptolemy. He belonged to Egypt country. So he was the first person who developed the art of map making. So the art of map making, the person who is involved, the person is known as cartographer. He for the first time made the maps based on the scale and direction. What is scale? What is direction? I'll be showing you in the slide today itself. And he was the first person to represent Earth as a sphere. See, Galileo said Earth is a sphere. Others also said. Okay, we'll move from Socrates. We are coming till Galileo. We know that Earth is a sphere. But how the sphere to be represented on map? This was first shown by Ptolemy. You can also do like this. You take a rubber ball in your house. Just draw some figures there, some continents. Then cut the rubber ball into 2 equal pieces. Press it and draw the circles on your paper. And then you think that this is the 2 part of the globe. I'm showing you on the paper, which I'll be calling as map. But yesterday we studied that there is a difference between map and globe. Correct? Exact 3D picture we can't see on the map, but we can see on the globe. So father of map making is Ptolemy. He was an Egyptian. He was the first cartographer who developed the map, and he has made the map based on scale and direction. So he was the first person to represent Earth as a sphere. That was the history. Now we are coming to what are the different components of map. Very easy to buy a map and use, but the person who makes a map, the maps are available. Correct. What things should be there in the map? There are so many other things. The title should be there, the number of the map should be there. But very important components are four. Very important. Correct. Somewhere you can see title is also written, table number, map number is also written, but they are not very important components. So very important components of map is four. That is scale, directions, symbols, and colors. There are four important components of map: scale, directions, symbols, and colors. Moving one by one. First component we studied as scale. What is scale? The ratio of distance between 2 points on a map with the corresponding distance between the same points on land. Corresponding means the same distance, but on land. From your house to school, maybe 2 kilometers. If I ask you to draw a map, can you show 2 kilometers on your paper? No. What we will do is 1 kilometer equal to 1 centimeter, as we are showing here in this particular scale you see. What I'll use? 1 centimeter I'm using to show 1 kilometer. Correct? Not 1 lakh, it's 1 kilometer. Beta, this kilometer I'll avoid and then I will be sending. Correct. Just 1 minute. So here, just see. Yes, now it is correct. So 1 centimeter on the map, I am showing as 1 kilometer. If your house is 2 kilometer, it means you'll show 2 centimeter. If someone house is 6 kilometer far away from school, they will show only 6 centimeter. But 6 centimeter is representing 6 kilometer. Saharsh, I have not asked the eraser to cut. I said before this, take a rubber ball, cut into 2 equal parts by drawing some continents on it, press it and draw both the circles on one A4 size paper. Then you say the globe I have made. Now see, Earth is a sphere. I meant to say that map doesn't give me 3D picture like a globe. Okay. Now see here. So scale is very clear. From 0 to 2, if I'm moving, it means 2 kilometer. But how much I'm showing here? 2 centimeter. I'm showing on my paper as 2 centimeter, but actually the corresponding distance on the land is 2 kilometer. This is what is a scale. With same point, same location, everything we are going to show. But I can't show 2 kilometer, so I'm taking a scale. Means 1 centimeter equal to 1 kilometer. Come to the next. I'm moving to the next part, that is direction. What is direction? Actually, when I speak about the direction, it means I want to show the exact location and position of the places in relation to each other. Is your house to the south or to the west, to the east, to the north? So I want to show the exact location and position. That is what is direction.